Yeah! Welcome back to Scare Talk. I am Danny, and I'm here with Crazy Cat Lady Katrina.
Oh, okay.
And Joel the Jinx.
Hey guys, what's up? I'm a Jinx. All right.
Okay.
So, this one is a very random episode, very random review, but if you're a Scream fan, or better yet, a Kevin Williamson fan, then you will know this movie. It is called Teaching Mrs. Tingle, came out in 1999. It is the first and only Kevin Williamson written and directed movie
So far.
until now.
Yeah.
Because he is directing Scream 7, which is coming soon.
And he also wrote the first Scream?
He wrote
the first four.
First four.
Yeah. So he is a Scream guy. He's also a Dawson's Creek guy and a Vampire Diaries guy. And I know what you did last summer. And The Faculty.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I can see that for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
R.I.P. James Vanderbeek from Dawson's Creek.
Yes, I was going to say it's very appropriate that we're doing it now, not only for
Mhm.
Scream, but also for our sweet, amazing Dawson.
Yeah.
And this movie also has Dawson's beautiful love, Joey.
Which we will get into right
now.
We will hand it over. You can tell us who Joey is.
All right, I will. So this stars Katie Holmes, who was Joey in Dawson's Creek, as well as Barry Watson, who was in Seventh Heaven. So we got two TV show stars, and Helen Mirren, who from those two people feels out of place in this movie.
Yes.
Such a well-known actress. This was it's written and directed by Kevin Williamson, which we just talked about. So
yeah, we kind of took your parts, Joel.
You did a little bit.
Explain what we're doing here.
Was this other chick in anything?
The other
Who?
chick?
Yeah, the red hair chick.
Oh, the friend.
She looked familiar.
She did. I think she was an American Pie actress, actually.
Okay, no, she
Marissa
looks like the
Coughlan.
girl in American Pie. She reminds you of her because she has the red hair and she kind of has a little bit of the same cadence, but she's not the same girl.
Yeah, no, she's not. No. But she was in Super Troopers, which I do remember her being in that one.
Oh, okay.
As one of the troopers. Freddie Got Fingered as well. He's like she's in a lot of like 90s stuff.
Yeah, okay.
For Super Troopers 2 also.
She's a classic 90s actress, huh?
I don't know about classic,
but yeah.
I didn't like necessarily recognize her, but she kept reminding me of the band girl from American Pie.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah. She's a
band camp girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much all that I recognize her from is Super Troopers and Freddie Got Fingered, which is it's a fun one.
All right, so we got a story of a girl. This is the story of a girl who was willing to do who's willing to do anything to become valedictorian, even if it means murdering the teacher that stands in her way.
Oh, man. I don't
know if I agree with that description.
The description's a little off, but it's
it gets you hooked.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna get into it. Subscribe to the channel first, please. Comment down below. Let us know, have you seen this one back in the 90s? Early 2000s. If you're a millennial like us, you might remember this one. So let us know. Please like the video, share with all your friends and family, and also follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and X, and we're on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, so make sure to follow us over there as well. Okay, so Katrina, let's start with you. What did you think of this one?
I definitely had a lot of fun with this one. I felt like it was like a total 90s movie.
Yeah.
It had like
Very
the
much.
90s feel of, and you kept mentioning it where it was like, it just like has the full music as the, like you guys always talk about like, oh, I like the score and whatever, but 90s movies, like the score is just playing 90s
It's
music.
the soundtrack.
It's just
Yeah.
a soundtrack and like having the classic 90s songs that that just like kind of go with the story but not necessarily
Yeah.
that you get at that moment, you know, it just gives you the feel of the story.
Yeah, there was like 5 different scenes that started with a different song.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just a
Sounded
song
like
just
a
playing.
90s song.
Mhm.
Not like necessarily a recognizable song. Like I don't think I really recognized the songs, but you could recognize that they were 90s songs.
They were 90s
They're
songs.
90s
Yeah.
songs
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Like this the soft rock kind of
Yeah.
like
Mhm.
yeah. And it had like also just that classic storyline, you know. You knew it was gonna happen, you knew what was going on, but it's fun, you know, it's fun. You like the characters, you have certain ones you're going for, certain ones you're, you know, looking forward to seeing what happens, you know. I felt like it was a classic, perfect, fun 90s flick. And I mean, you can't go wrong with Katie Holmes for me. I love a Katie Holmes flick. And then the Seventh Heaven guy. So fun.
Which I don't think I've seen him in anything besides Seventh Heaven in this movie. So
yeah, he's not like, I mean, he does have a little bit of a, you know, list of stuff, but definitely didn't like make it huge where he's in a bunch. But I mean, when you see Katie Holmes, you think of Joey, you know, and when you see Brian, what's his name? You think of Seventh Heaven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think of Batman Begins and Phone Booth with Katie Holmes.
Oh,
I was never
she was in those.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was never I watched a couple episodes here and there, but I was never a Dawson's Creek fan. But it came out when I was like, while we were weren't even in high school yet at that point when the show started and came out. So I wasn't like too into that kind of thing.
Oh, I was.
She's been
devoted.
She's been talking about it every day, all day.
It's one I wouldn't mind
definitely sad about
watching,
James Van
but
Creek.
Yeah.
Okay, what about you, Joel? What'd you think of teaching Mrs. Tingle?
Think this was your first time watching it, or had you seen it before, Katrina?
Mine? Oh, it was. So it looked really familiar. And certain parts, like, well, I don't know if I want to say, but like certain parts in her room felt familiar, but I can't say that I definitely saw it before, but I feel like there's a possibility that I saw it when it first, you know, was out.
Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't remember.
I had definitely known about the movie, but I don't know that I ever actually watched it. Because it didn't. I mean, the premise, I knew the premise, but watching it nothing seemed really familiar.
Didn't come back to you.
It wasn't till like the end in the bedroom scene towards the end that it started being like, oh wait, this is seeming a little bit more familiar. It also reminded me a lot of Matilda.
Nice.
Just like a Matilda feel.
Yeah.
Also a 90s movie. So
yeah.
So I watched this movie. This is probably my third time seeing it, but it's been like 15 years since the last time I watched it. But I do remember seeing it when it first came out, not the theaters, but like I was living in LA at the time, and like we had HBO, and it was it was a big deal when you actually had HBO because it was a separate channel you had to buy and stuff. So I felt like I was living rich then. But it was on TV on HBO when I watched it then, and remember thinking it was pretty fun. I enjoy this movie. I think I like Katrina. I had a lot of fun with it. I think Helen Mirren's having like the best time in the role. She's just having so much fun in that, and and the other three actors, they did a really good job in it, and I had a little bit of a problem at the end of the movie, but we'll get into that in the spoiler section. Because there's a lot that happens in a very short period of time, and then the movie just ends. It's like, oh, what happened after?
It was a quick sum up.
Yeah. But I had forgotten like what happened in this movie, like in the middle part of the movie and everything. But I enjoy the music. The songs were fun, 90s. It's just a nostalgia filled movie, basically. Even if you haven't seen it before, but you lived through the 90s, like it still gave you nostalgia. It can still give you nostalgia for that time. Yeah. And I enjoyed it. I had fun with it. So it's not a horrible first time directing choice for him. Yeah. So he did he did a pretty good job with the directing of it. So I am looking forward to seeing his directing for Scream 7. I'm sure it can only get better at this point because it's been 30 years, almost 30 years since one film to the next. So
I don't know. Like, was he offered other directing jobs? I don't know.
He must have, because that's kind of a weird thing to go from Teaching Mrs. Tingle to Scream 7. Like, there's a lot of stuff he was involved in. In the middle there.
So this is the only movie he's directed?
Yeah. This was his first movie he directed. I mean, he may have directed like episodes of his shows over the years, but as far as feature length movies, this and Scream 7 are the only two he's directed. So
I wonder if he didn't enjoy directing as much as writing, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But anyways, my thoughts on it is it was fun. It's fun, kind of like what you guys said. Just if you're not a 90s kid, then I don't know that you'll appreciate the charm of this movie. It's not a horror movie by any means. I would call it a dark comedy.
Yeah, maybe? I was gonna ask you guys if you felt like this really qualified as horror.
We're really only doing it because of Kevin Williamson.
I looked him up, and he's only directed two things, which were this and Scream 7. Not any of his TV work he ever directed. So he's probably not a big fan of it.
Maybe not. So I mean, with being a 90s kid, having had watched movies throughout the 90s, it does like kind of bring that back, and it's really cool to go back in time and kind of watch a movie that I hadn't seen before that felt like childhood. As far as the like story and everything, it's fine. There are some issues I have with some of the characters and the things that they do and like their behavior and stuff that I just didn't like.
There was one thing you really didn't like.
Yeah. And so it kind of was like I wish that didn't happen. There was a couple of times where I'm like, oh man, I would like the movie a lot more if that didn't happen, if that character didn't do that, or if the character acted in a different way. But I mean, overall, Helen Mirren, I think she did great as Mrs. Tingle. The other characters do what they do fine. It's okay. I don't plan on watching this anytime soon again.
And that's why the last time I watched it was like 15 years ago. So it's not one that I watch often either. So,
yeah.
The other
There's
movie,
definitely some comedy too.
yeah,
yeah.
and the other movie it reminds me of, like the feel of it is like She's All That.
Yeah.
Kind of feel.
Yeah.
It just like is again like that total just classic 90s feel.
Yeah, and so there's like all these connections with these movies. So we have, Kevin Williamson, Katie Holmes, she was in Dawson's Creek. Kevin Williamson wrote that, created that. She was also in The Craft, wasn't she?
Yeah.
With Neve Campbell.
Was she in The Craft?
I think so.
Pretty sure. Pretty sure.
Very sure on this.
But let me check.
I think she was, which would be a connection. Neve Campbell, another Scream connection. So it's just interesting that how all these things kind of played out, but I could be completely wrong. She'll let us know. But yeah, it's okay. I think it's a fun watch for a 90s kid. Otherwise, I don't know that you'll get it or you'll like enjoy it as much as us.
Yeah. I feel like if you're watching it now for the first time, if you're not a 90s kid, I don't know how much you're actually gonna like. Because it's I don't know, it's an original enough idea because I haven't really seen a movie where they kidnap a teacher before. Like, it's not something that happens a whole lot in movies. So the idea, I guess, is original enough. But yeah, I don't know. It has to be the characters and like the acting that gets you. And Helen Mirren, like you said, she really did do a great job in this movie. And the other actors, I mean, Katie Holmes is good, but this is the beginning of her career. Like Dawson's Creek was, I think, like at least the first big thing she was in, and she was doing this in between that. So like she still wasn't like a great actress. Neither was Barry Watson, I think his name is. Like they did good jobs in the movie, but I mean, when you're going up against an actress like Helen Mirren, it's kind of like you gotta
shined.
Yeah.
And Katie Holmes is like, she was definitely her same classic character in this movie. Like that same, and like I said, like you automatically see Joey in that because I mean, you guys didn't watch Dawson's Creek, so you don't know, but she's that same very innocent, very sweet, very studious girl. Doesn't have an edge to her, just very
girl next door
girl. Well, she's literally the girl next door.
It would have been
shows about.
It would have been crazy if there was like a season of Dawson's Creek where Helen Mirren was Mrs. Tingle, and this is like a spinoff of that, and like she never shows up in the other seasons. Since
that would have been
created by Kevin Williamson, and
they
directed and written.
That would have been cool
because she's in high school in both. So
yeah. So she was not in The Craft. She was in Disturbing Behavior. That's the one that she was in. She had more of an edge to.
Is that a Kevin Williamson movie? Disturbing Behavior?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't know.
He didn't do everything.
Not the same feel. It is definitely not the same.
He did most things in the 90s.
Feel of
no, he didn't.
Of these movies. Director is David Nutter.
The Nutter. There's definitely some comedy in this with the especially the coach. That stuff was pretty funny. And so I was laughing a little bit here and there. There's a scene where the Exorcist is kind of
that was so fun. I love that.
Oh yeah,
That
Yeah.
kind of freaked me out a little bit. Like that was the scary part of the movie to me. I was like, this is looking too real.
She did like the whole
Giving me
scene. Like, wow,
flashbacks.
okay, you're just
Yeah, she was really
Yeah.
a big fan of that
Yeah.
movie.
I was getting a little worried. This
I think that
movie's
scene
taking
went
a
on a
turn.
little bit too long, but she did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I was
she did
getting uncomfortable. Like,
Yeah.
man, stop. Okay, let's go ahead and look at the critics.
Okay. So it
See what they
is
say.
not a very critic acclaimed movie.
Okay.
critically.
Acclaimed. So Rotten Tomatoes, it's a splat all the way around. You've got a 19% on the
Oh.
tomato meter
Man.
and a
That's
31% on the popcorn meter.
It's not that bad, guys.
Wow.
Relax, chill out
Like-
with your with your ratings.
Yeah. I mean, if that's the case for this movie, I feel like a lot of 90s like teen movies
Mhm.
should be a similar rating because
Mhm.
it feels like a lot of those movies.
Mhm.
Yeah.
With like a corny plot, some hijinks and some
Mhm.
stereotypical characters and stuff. Like that's the 90s. So you gotta give the other 90s movies that score too. This reminded me of like a WB movie.
Mhm. Yeah, for
Like,
sure.
if there was a WB, one of the
Well,
others.
I mean,
If there was a WB channel movie, I would think that this would be what it would be.
yeah.
Mhm.
Well, and wasn't Dawson's Creek with WB and Seventh
Yeah.
Heaven WB?
I think so. Yeah, I think they
Yeah.
are.
Seventh
Yeah.
Heaven definitely was WB, but yeah.
Yeah.
So, it
it's
makes
kind
sense.
of like, yeah.
Yeah.
WB actors.
Yep.
And IMDb gives it a 5.3. I feel like that's more
That's
fair.
fair. That's
Yeah.
fair.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's a decent IMDb score. I would agree with that.
So there you go.
All right, I'm gonna give it a 73.
Okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that I'd watch it again, but it's fine.
I'm gonna give it a 79 because I have.
Wow! I just did the
Is that-
exact same thing in my head. I was like 78. No, I'm going to do 79. And then I was about to say it, and then you went.
Oh, nice. Because like you were saying, it's not something that you're gonna watch all the time. You said you'd probably never watch it again. I wouldn't go that far.
I wouldn't either.
I watch it once every decade. It's pretty good. It's pretty much what it's been going right now for me. So
Once a decade.
right when I forget the story, I'll be like, oh yeah, I'll put that on, and
Yeah.
and then
Well,
remember it
then in a couple decades, you're going to be watching it a lot closer together. You're going to be forgetting the storyline.
Oh, yeah. A couple
So-
decades? Wow.
He's
That's not that.
gonna be losing his memory very quick.
I know, like pretty early on.
Early
Maybe I'm
onset.
speaking for
Yeah.
myself.
I
I
had
guess you're not
fun.
even 40 yet, huh?
I will be this year, but yeah,
See, that's
not
the
quite
thing.
then. Yeah. So I even like this little picture right now where they're for some reason in black and white, and then the
Red
apple is in
Yeah.
red. Which was there even an apple in this movie? I guess
Well, I mean, it's
teachers
a
get
teacher.
apples, and
Yeah, it's a teacher. You're teaching her a lesson, so
yeah,
you gotta give her an apple while you teach her a lesson.
yeah.
Yeah. So
But she
Joel,
did
I'm
learn a
doing the
lesson.
same as you. I'm giving it a 79 because I felt like I don't know if it's quite a B movie. No, but like a movie that I would give a B to, but it's close enough that I want to give
Yeah.
it at least a 79.
Yeah,
So yeah,
that's pretty much where I was at too.
it's so
Yeah.
fun. It's just
Mhm.
fun.
Yeah.
I wasn't mad about watching it. I didn't feel like, oh, that was a waste of time. You know, like it was like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
I'll watch that again.
Pretty
Put that on a watch list.
Yeah. Pretty lighthearted.
Yeah.
You know, mostly innocent.
What was the other girl's name?
The character or the actress?
Well, I'm trying to look up the actress. Was that Jolynn?
Yes.
The other girl?
Yeah.
Okay, so
yeah.
Marissa.
She's Joe, and Katie Holmes' character was Joey. And
oh my
Dawson's Creek.
gosh.
The connections.
They're
lack of originality in naming characters.
Yeah.
Come on, Kevin. You're a writer. What are you doing?
Yeah, she is fun though. Like she seemed like she had a lot of fun with her role.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there you go. There is our scores for Teaching Mrs. Tingle.
Yep.
Make sure that you join us on Patreon. In the description, you'll find the link, patreon.com/scaretalk. We're going to go into the spoilers of this one. And I do want to talk about some things that characters do that made me like the movie less. So we'll talk about that in the Patreon spoiler portion. Yes, and the ending. And get ready for Scream 7. Make sure you're subscribed so that you are notified when our review of Scream 7 comes out. And
is that our next one?
That'll probably be our next one after this. Yeah. No, well, I don't know. Maybe not.
There's a full week in between.
A whole week in there. So, regardless, we'll see you later.